into position such as this that he doesn't have to send those overlords from this, you know, hub position where all the overlords kind of hang out. He can just steal them from this cache that of overlords that he establishes very early in the game, and that allows him to not have to spend this 100 on overlord speed, but instead, you know, spend it on that extra Mutalisk, or get a free, you know, +1 attack upgrade for your Mutalisks. Effectively, he is negating the need for this upgrade, and just, as I said, caching overlords up here. I absolutely love that play from IMNesTea. It's just so genius. That when you start expanding onto this side of the board, you already have overlords waiting over here, ready to get into positions to deny drops. And we do see an attempt at a drop coming here from Jinro. You know, Jinro, which really, I'm not used to this. Jinro, knowing that these overlords are going to be in position just makes it look like they're Marines. I mean, I think he moved that drop into position ahead of time enough, but IMNesTea, you know, this is going to pull all of his units back, and we do see further drops coming down here, and IMNesTea has absolutely no idea that that was coming, but Mutalisk is in position, but that is not the unit you want to have in position against, oh my god, against the 2 medevac drop. Yeah, that drop was stopped, but at what cost? IMNesTea certainly lost a lot of Mutalisks there. I'd say lost 3 or 4 Mutalisks to that drop, and I mean, when a drop is scouted, you know, it should be somewhat of a Zerg-favored move. So these Banelings coming in position, but they're being quickly picked up the Marines by Jinro, and he's just going to do this little elevator trick, you know, where you send some down, some up. Good move by IMNesTea, pulling these back. Look, I even have this little crack in this group, picking off these overstimmed Marines that were out front, and this dropship is going to go down. So still free base play here from Jinro. I'd really like to see a 4th command center, and I don't even see one on the production tab, because I mean, Jinro down at this point is essentially down at 2 base. You know, Terran are very much unlike Zerg. They're actually more limited by their minerals with this Marine tank build. I mean, if you look at Jinro, he's sitting on 200 minerals right now, 1,500 gas, and that's the downside to Terran not having an effective gas dump and going these strong Marine compositions. So looks like Jinro is going to make some sort of a move out right now. Just don't know how I feel about this. I mean, a lot of Banelings sitting here for IMNesTea. He's got this Infestor sitting right in position. And look, I mean, Jinro can't even see this Infestor's waiting for this one Marine. Nope, not going to get a peek as IMNesTea does move that Infestor back. So, it looks like, you know, IMNesTea is well aware, with, I guess, his star sets once again, that Jinro's moving back. I mean, I don't see how he could have seen that. He doesn't have any overlords in position, but it looks like he's going to make some sort of an engagement here, even with these tank seeds. And I don't think this is the right decision from IMNesTea, moving in with these Banelings in front. And they're going to get about 4 Banelings there being sniped for absolutely no reason. Baneling being wasted on that single Marine on the Zelnaga tower, and I really don't think IMNesTea should move out here. I mean, yeah, he's max food at this point, but if anything, go for a counterattack on Jinro's, you know, natural, come through these rocks. I don't think engaging in the center of the map here is the best decision. So, good. IMNesTea realizing, you know what, I don't really want to make this engagement, pulling back and dropping their trademark boatload of Spine Crawlers. I love seeing this. When you start pulling a lot of resources, I'm just getting absolutely spammed right now. Start pulling a lot of resources as Zerg. I gotta remember to, like, turn off Sky. Like, that's absolute. Alright, girlfriend. We're answering this. I am casting a game right now, so you're gonna have to wait like 30 seconds. It's almost over. I can't even hear him. Neither can you. Alright, glorious. Anyhow, counterattack coming down here for IMNesTea, and that's gonna be, wow, the death of a lot of Jinro's SCVs, but a lot of Banelings wasted there on that tank. And now there are definitely not enough Banelings, as long as Jinro micros that correctly, to handle that. So IMNesTea is in fact going for a counterattack here. The supply depot not being lifted. And why are these Zerglings on hold position? I don't understand. Oh, because then the supply depot can't be lifted. Okay, glorious there for IMNesTea. Wow, the IMNesTea just beyond my capabilities of thought. I need to keep doing more replays so, you know, I can see that and just be like, oh, great, hold position there. And I was more like, why are you hold positioning, IMNesTea? But that counterattack is going to be pretty easily cleaned up. Minimal losses to IMNesTea. I mean, the counterattack going in here really didn't do anything for him. Would have loved to see some units burrow down, but Alas, no burrow for NST, which is pretty atypical of his playstyle. You know, you're really used to seeing burrow out of NST. So, yes, I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't do it. Mutus, Julian, after completely devastating that 4th expansion, and so many Broodlords. Came back here a second ago and saw those Broodlords, but I didn't acknowledge them. That is an obnoxious number of Broodlords. I mean, 6, and he's morphing in more right now. Another 3 on the way. 9 Broodlords. That is not going to be easy for, wow, Jinro to handle here. Jinro, I mean, he's seen this expansion. I think he saw it with those medevacs and Marines, but he has no idea that, like, NST is just running rampant right now. I mean, he's basically like Merck Pharmaceuticals, just absolutely just bringing in the money. You can't stop him at this point. I'd love to say, like, oh, Jinro still has a chance at this, but no. Not even a remote chance of winning this game. I can't see how Jinro can come back. It's not that, like, you know, the game's over or anything. It's that NST, just being who he is, will not make mistakes at this point in the game. He just plays way too damn well. So, oh, that medevac does come into range, and you know what? NST is just so good. He sees it coming, already sending all of his units back here. And that one Baneling slips around and kills so many Marines. Wow, there was actually a second Baneling that came up at the front here, but that one Baneling got so many Marines. That was absolutely devastating. So, I don't think at this point that, I mean, no, we do see Vikings on the way, but a counterattack coming down here for Jinro, and this is exactly what Jinro needs to be doing. I mean, my comment earlier about NST not losing this game, these are the types of things that will prove that comment wrong. Jinro doing this beautiful counterattack where he comes in and cleans up all these important tech structures, even gonna get the spawning pool. Wow, for NST. And those 3 buildings right there were the bread and butter of NST's ability to reinforce his army. At this point, he's got these slow-moving Broodlords. This expansion is very likely going to go down for NST if he targets it. There he goes. All right, so that expansion is down, and it really just comes down to, can Jinro do anything to this army? I think the answer, honestly, is no. But if he can, NST's in a lot of trouble. I mean, he's got this Ultralisk Cavern going down, and you know what? That Ultra Cavern kind of changes everything. I like say that so nonchalant. Oh, he's got this Ultralisk Cavern going down. No. NST has an Ultralisk Cavern that has just finished. And when you're sitting on 2 gas, 7k minerals as Zerg, and you have this full army of Broodlords, your opponent's going to be spamming Vikings like it's his life. Like the expression I'm looking for is his life depends on it, because it does. Without those Vikings, Terran is going to be able to do absolutely nothing against those Broodlords. So those Broodlords are, well, just sacking some infestors there. You know what? He wants to clean up some pop for some Ultras. That's what NST's got in mind. It was actually a completely missed micro. I'm absolutely sure of that. Those infestors are so high energy. He would have at least fungled some Marines, but there are going to be a lot of Ultras reinforcing is basically what I'm coming at here. And Vikings, nope, Vikings don't kill Ultralisk. That's the cold hard facts there, boys and girls. They just die to Ultralisks. Marines do okay against Ultras, but there aren't going to be many Marines left after these Broodlords are done with them. Wow, these Marines actually trapping themselves here, and that is going to be the game ender for Jinro. He can't even stutter step these to snipe any Broodlords, and there's the G from LiquidJinro. So a great game between these 2 excellent players, but NST definitely getting the better end of the stick, and I'm so glad I got to see what these Overlords were used for. The Pez dispenser of Overlords right here. That's what this is. He's just hiding them at the bottom and spitting them out at the top when he needs them. And now when I see that from NST, I'm going to know what that is. I'm going to be like, NST, put these Overlords up here, and what that's going to let him do, we're not going to see any Overlord speed from NST this game, and it's going to make me sound like a much better caster. But for now, you know, I still make some mistakes, but I'm glad to be back here. It's nice to be casting for you guys, nice to casting for myself. It's very good therapy, you know? Makes it a lot cheaper than fucking psychologist. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Nice casting for you. Nice casting for you. Nice casting for you.